Hey guys, we're going to do the monthly tarot reading. This is for the water signs. Let's just get to it. Let's not talk about what we're going to do. Let's just do it. So we're going to focus on, let me get that deck out of the way. It's distracting me. So we're going to read for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Kind of see what's coming up. Let's start with Pisces. And I love reading for the water signs. Now, I will say, out of the whole zodiac, the poor water signs deal with the most challenges, because they've got that sensitivity, and, sometimes love does not come easy, and, they can absorb other people's emotions. These, definitely strong empaths. But a good thing about it, where you have water in your chart has a lot to do with your psychic sense. So if you've got any, maybe you're not a Pisces, but you've got a Pisces stellium, you can relate to that. And you can even read for that sign as well. So that's totally fine. Okay, let's focus. Pisces. Let's see some good stuff. And the reason why I turn the deck like that is to shuffle in reversals. Because I like to read them. And this is the Celestial Tarot. It's got a nice, it's good for water. It's good for water. Let's cut the deck. Get to it for Pisces. So I've got the Prince of Swords energy that is popping up here. So there could be, communication actually should be okay. It's got that Gemini, see that Gemini energy. So we may receive some kind of communication during the month. Let's see how it comes out. Oh, actually, okay, so we've got the Judgment card sitting next to the Prince of Swords. So when I see Judgment, that is especially about honoring the call, honoring your calling. I see that a lot and so forth. But also, let's go ahead and look at a clarifier next to that. Yes. So I've got the Strength reverse. So I kind of look at that, something is calling me to action. But, I'm a little nervous about it. I'm a little bit resistant about it. I don't know if I want to go a certain road. But, I'm telling you, Pisces, sometimes, you got to honor the call. Now, I've got the Six of Cups, and that is in the past position. That does have to do with past nostalgia. It could have to do with childhood. We may be revisiting some things of the past, and we want to try to look at them with a different eye. Now, the Two of Wands is about the possibilities. So when I look at that, we may have hit a fork in the road, and we're kind of deciding which way we want to go. So I look at that with that kind of judgment and that energy. And I see at the fork in the road, and I look at that. I've got some news, and it's time to get with my calling. The time is now. When Judgment pops up, the time is now. Okay, we can't be postponing. So we're going to have to make a decision which path we want to take is the energy. A Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. If you have been worried about finances, help is on the way, is the message with that card. So there's a little struggle. Let's look at a clarifier for that. And I've got the Four of Wands energy in the reverse position. Things may have been a little unstable financially. Now, I kind of look at that. One of the messages that I was just hearing is we may have been making purchases with our emotions. Purchases to make us feel better. So I want you to kind of go easy on Amazon, okay? Because I've got a little bit of emotional purchasing is what I'm kind of picking up on. Now, I've got the Hierophant, so we want to really look at spiritual lessons during this time. Really pay attention to them and what is going on. We want to learn those deeper lessons. And let's see. And then I've got the Prince of Pentacles. So we're going to start getting a little more stable. But you've got to stop shopping irresponsibly. Like emotions. I want to feel better. So I'm going to go and I'm going to spend $200 at the store and get a bunch of clothes. See, that's what I'm saying. I've got that Four of Pentacles. We got to hold on to our pentacles, okay? Spirit is saying, do not emotionally shop. So I've got a little bit of that energy in there. And there you go. If you do that, the Ten of Pentacles, You will be able to actually put some money away this month and be able to pay your bills. Okay, so with Pisces, no emotional shopping. Okay, that's kind of the message of spirit. And I know, I like to, I don't emotional shop. I do shop more what I need, but sure, sometimes what I want and everything, but I only do it if I can afford it. Okay, so we got to be careful with that. So I've got the card Trust. So what are the things I look a little bit about that, honoring the call, and you're at the fork of the road, and should I go this path or that path? What way do I want to go? We want to trust the spirit. They're going to give you the nudges. They're going to give you the information that you need. You will find that inspiration is going to pop up that is going to tell you which direction to go. Now I've got the card Healing Chaos. So there may be some things that we need to heal from. Maybe that's part of the emotional shopping. We're trying to make ourselves feel better, okay? So we've got to be careful with that because we don't want to end up broke. But I see if you cut that off, okay, 10 of Pentacles, you'll be able to save money and you'll get into a good position. Very important. And we got to take action on that. Remember, we got to take action when we're standing at the fork in the road. We've got to choose a path here. But especially, what is my calling? That is one of the things you're going to kind of face this month. What is my calling? What direction am I meant to go? And stuff. And is that openness? Yes. I've got the openness card. So just, be open to receive those lessons and be open to receive the message. And then that's where opportunity is going to pop up. So you've got an opportunity. We want to take the right road, of course. And that's sometimes the scary one. Which one do I want to take? The one with your heart on it. That's the one you want to take. I hope you enjoyed my read on that. And so now whoops, I'm getting crooked here. Let's go to Cancer. No emotional spending. Okay. No, I'm in a bad mood and I'm really sad and I'm going to buy something to make me feel better. Okay. None of that. See, Capricorn is careful with that. We get things because either we need them, something practical. There's a purpose is what we try to do. I'm not saying we are always manage it well, but we do look at, well, I need this. We try to do that. Trying to be practical. Okay, Cancer. What are we have to look forward to? This is my opposite sign. But we still have a lot in common. For example, both cardinal signs, moving up the mountain. But Cancer likes to do it their own way. When you think of the crustacean, it walks sideways. So where everybody is going one direction, they're going to do things very differently. And people may think they're just being silly, like, why do you do it that way? Why are you taking action that way? But they know what they're doing, okay? That's, one of the things that makes them unique. Okay, so we're going to look at Cancer. I want to cut that deck. There we go. There we go. So let's check it out. What do we got? Actually, I'm being told to flip it. There we go. Okay. So I was told to flip it. Okay. I've got the 10 of Cups in the reverse position. So home life, maybe emotions out of balance, maybe even the whole household. So there are some challenges. Let's see what's going on. Okay, that explains it. So we've got the 2 of Cups in the reverse position. So this could be a relationship or even a friendship, a very close friendship. I do feel love there, that we may be on the outs. We may have separated or are going to separate this month. I know my reads, sometimes they're hard, guys. I know sometimes they're hard, but you need to hear it, okay? Yeah, somebody's going to end up single this month. Some of my Cancers, because I've got the 9 of Pentacles. But see, the 9 of Pentacles, one of the things about it is when I see that it's a place we need to get to. where we have that self-love, that self-confidence, that sense of self-worth. We have all that stuff. And one of the things about the Nine of Pentacles is they are not codependent on anyone. And so I get a little that feeling, and I know, Cancer likes to be in a relationship like a lot of signs do. But one of the things is you may have to stand alone because Spirit wants to get you alone so you can get to that place where you have that confidence and kind of face that fear. When that hits, the world reverse. We're going to feel like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. But we're going to be a little bit resistant to go into that next cycle. Spirit is really good, pushing you to go into a new cycle. Something about a relationship is probably going to be on the outs. Now, maybe they would come back. Let me go ahead and look at that. The Prince of Wands. So that does definitely make me feel for the females of the Cancer. And I'll look at males too. So I do feel someone, just kind of look at that energy. It's got a lot of Sagittarius. They like their freedom. Sagittarius likes their freedom. So I have a feeling somebody is going to say, you know what, I need my freedom. And we need to be strong during this time. I've got the Strength card popping up here. Let me look at my Pisces males. That's what I want to look at. Kind of put them in here. So I do have the Six of Cups. That's popping up again, kind of looking at the past and so forth for my males. We're going to, really want to connect with our inner child during this time. Really revisit that. And I know some of the males have a hard time with that. But there is a call for this. Because the Eight of Swords reverse, we've been kind of trapped in the mind and we got to set our mind free. And I know that's a big thing, is to free the mind and everything. But we've got to face some of those deeper emotions that are popping up. And the final one, the Princess of Pentacles. So that is about, we want to plant our seeds properly, if we're going to go ahead and manifest and grow things. So, but one of the things, I look at that with my Nine of Pentacles, okay? So we're going to begin that process. We have not been working on ourselves. I feel we've probably been too focused on another person to the point Spirit is saying, I need to get you alone to really focus on yourself. Let's pull some Oracle cards. I know Spirit makes it hard. Oh, actually, I'm going to do this new deck for you. It's a really cute deck. I could tell someone made it. It's not necessarily commercialized, but I love this little deck. So I could decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. So I look at that with that Nine of Pentacles energy. With that makes perfect sense. One of the things I was telling you, we want to connect to love and joy because that is what the Nine of Pentacles woman does. She's comfortable in her skin. She's happy. She has self-love. Everything is just, she's connected to everything. And once she has done all that, she'll be ready for the next relationship. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. So I look at that energy, and a lot of people, we're always working on our spiritual growth. But if you're not seeing results right away, don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about that. Just keep going. Keep going. That was kind of a message with my fires today. I can do less and attract more. I look at that. We don't have to work like the devil all the time. Okay, we could kind of release a little bit and we could still attract more to us. My super attractor power, as we were just talking about, that comes from how I feel, my faith and love, and the joy I put out. It's a cute deck. I love this deck so much. It's so bright. It's so bright. So just go ahead and work on that. So there's probably going to be a relationship we part ways. It may not be necessarily a love. It could be a friendship relationship, but something where Spirit is saying, I want you to stand on your own 2 feet for a little while. You have not been working on yourself. You're focusing too much on another for your happiness. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Scorpio, one of my favorite signs. This is my rising sign, so I'll be paying attention to this one, okay? Because it does have a lot of influence. I've also got Mars and Neptune and Scorpio. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready for Scorpio. But yes, Cancer, you could be a super attractor. All right, Scorpio. Cut the deck. So you got the Five of Pentacles energy. We were kind of talking about that a little bit there, that we may have been struggling a little bit financially. We're just not making it. So, but let's kind of see what can we do to fix that, because there's always a solution and things like that. So I've got that card, which is, yeah, that's Eight of Wands. I want to make sure. Eight of Wands, and that says, you know what, we kind of need to slow down. We got to slow our roll. We're just kind of going, through money too fast. So when you got your stimmy check, did you go crazy? Okay, did you go crazy? I've got the Princess of Cups, so be prepared. We're going to be connecting to those psychic abilities. They should be very strong this month and stuff, and just really working on that empathy. But you know what? If you're going to be mysterious like you always are, that's cool. You can do that. I see, that's why I'm saying I've got that Wheel of Fortune. So we had a nice boon. I feel like, we get our stimmy check, this, that, and then we kind of ran through it. I mean, as long as you bought things that you really needed, that's okay. But you may have to kind of step back and be careful this month and really watch the finances from this, going forward. Okay, we are in a pandemic. Remember that. We may feel a little bit trapped in a certain circumstance we want to break free of. We're going to feel like we're in some kind of mental prison in some situation. We're going to want to break free, and you know what? We will, because you are very good at that. Now, we've got the Nine of Swords reversed. Once you do that, you're going to come out of a depression. So if you've been depressed for a little bit, if you're a little moody and brooding, you're going to come out of that depression. So that's very good. Let's go ahead and look here. And then Five of Cups seems to be a theme today. So we may have been, like mourning a loss when we're kind of looking back. But remember, Two Cups, we could have another relationship when we're ready, though. But I feel like some of you, maybe you need to do a little bit more work. I see Ten of Pentacles. This is in the past position. I talked about that. I feel like we had a big boon. We got our stimulus and we went a little crazy, Scorpio. And that's why we're in the Five of Pentacles energy here. So just, we gotta catch up now. Now it's going to be played catch up. We got a little crazy. And then I've got the card Strength reversed. So we want to just be strong during this time. But see, this is what I talked about. If you kind of get it together with your finances, Princess of Pentacles, we're going to start, okay, now I'm going to take my seed and I'm going to plant it and make a new harvest. You can fix that. Okay, you can fix that. I want to draw one more. Okay, Nine of Pentacles reverse seems to be a theme today. Something going on with my water people. We got to really watch out for codependency, especially in our relationships. I could see this a little bit with the Nine of Pentacles energy. So it seems to be a little bit of an energy that is kind of popping up for you guys. So now, I'm not saying there has to be a breakup in this case, because I'm not necessarily getting that energy. So if Scorpio is in a relationship right now, I'm not getting that. But I am getting that we got to kind of check ourselves. Are we a little too dependent on somebody for validation for ourselves? Okay, are we kind of too focused on that? That is something we're going to have to fix if that is the case. Let's pull some oracle cards. Actually, I'm drawing here. Let's see what Spirit is saying. So I've got the card, you are here for a purpose. And that's, what we want to really kind of focus on, is what is my purpose here? What is my purpose here? And everything like that. What do I have these great abilities for? Because Scorpio has some awesome, awesome abilities. And as I just said that, you have a sensitive antenna. Scorpio, out of all the signs, is the greatest because they are nocturnal. They see in the dark. If anybody is a bullshitter, they are going to see right through it. Hands down. They're very good at that. They're very good at that. Where other people can wear masks and this and that, they see right through it. They're very good at it. And then trust what you need is there. Definitely focus on that energy. Everything that you need is there. So you don't need to buy more junk. Okay. All is at your fingertips. And that's one thing. Scorpio is a very powerful energy. Very powerful energy. They've got that transformation planet. They got Pluto. And then just stay the course. Stay the course. So no more big spending for you. And I want you to kind of work on if there's any kind of issue where you feel like you've been needing validation of yourself. If you've been feeling a little bit insecure. Now, Scorpio will hide it. You won't know that Scorpio's been feeling insecure. They're real good. They're my mask wearers. They're real good because they create a fog. But if you've been kind of feeling like that, I want you to kind of sit with that and really get your strength, because the strength card was reversed. We got to be strong. Hope you guys enjoy my read.